All right. So for my final song,
Let's do it.
I kind of lied to you.
Surprise, surprise.
You might have remembered early in the episode, I mentioned that my playlist was alphabetical.
Yeah.
It's not.
You bastard.
Because I saved this one for last. Because you might say this is kind of like my crescendo of the list. We've had a lot of unsettling stuff.
Totally.
And while this one might not seem like the most unsettling, for some, especially those with like a clown phobia type of situation.
Yeah.
This might get you in the right spot because
Please be Insane Clown Posse.
No, it is not. This is another artist that I have played for you. And I did also play this at the same time that I showed you Copernicus. And with this artist, you lost your mind for a completely different set of reasons, which I truly loved.
Why do I have a feeling I know what's coming?
I want to feel that again. I want to feel that coming off of you again.
Do it, Schroeder. It doesn't have to end this way.
This song is called Clowny Clown Clown, and it is by Crispin Glover.
You son of a bitch.
And it's...
Why?
I honestly love it. I think it's so rad. This whole album is so sick. And the album is called The Big Problem Does Not Equal the Solution. The Solution Equals Let It Be. This came out in 1989. It was pretty much recorded by and produced by a group called a duo called Barnes and Barnes. They were like
Nobles.
They were Barnes and Barnes. They were the tastemakers in the world of novelty music and comedy rock records.
Okay.
And so, of
like
course,
is that Weird Al? Is that novelty and comedy rock?
Yeah, Weird Al would be like novelty rock.
Yeah,
or,
right.
Yeah, that's the space.
Crispin was trying to edge in on Weird Al's game. Wow.
Yeah, well, a bit, because what happened is this came out in 1989. What happened before that in his world?
Back to the Future.
Back to the Future. And because of Back to the Future, he got a kind of air put on him that he did not like. He needed everyone to remember he's a weirdo.
Yes.
And I make weird art, and that's what I do. And so he enlisted Barnes and Barnes to make this album. The fun fact about it is that if you can figure in the liner notes, there is a note that says, if you can figure out, oh, here we are. If you can discover what the big problem is, then you can call the phone number 213-464-5053, and you can tell Glover personally what you think that problem is. Unfortunately, I did try calling it when I picked up this CD. I did try calling it.
Yeah?
When I tried calling it, it was very much disconnected. When I was doing the research, I learned it was disconnected in 2007.
Oh.
Many years before I tried to call it. So
yeah, but it was a working number for quite some time.
Yeah, for quite some time. And this song specifically got a resurgence in the early 2000s because Mr. Crispin Glover also directed a music video for it, which is a must-watch.
Oh, Jesus.
And when YouTube hit the scene, it became a big part of YouTube, like viral, like pre-viral stuff, like look at this weirdo. And then final thought for this, what I think is the most fascinating is that there was a moment when he went on David Letterman to do an interview. Do you remember this? Have you seen this interview?
I feel like I probably have seen it over the years, but tell me about it.
So it's very interesting in the fact that he comes out wearing a wig and he has like a hippie bandana on and bell bottoms and these giant platform shoes.
Yep.
And he just gets weirder and odder and more peculiar as it goes on, to where the interview ends with him high kicking in David Letterman's face. And because he didn't want to be actually kicked in the face,
Yes.
David Letterman just walked off the set.
He's like, I got the
Uh,
scoops.
And so everybody thought, oh, wow, Crispin Glover's really gone off his rocker here.
Yeah.
You could say he succeeded in making people no longer see him as the guy from Back to the Future.
No.
Fun fact, the outfit he's wearing in the David Letterman interview can actually be seen in the music video for Clowny Clown Clown.
Oh, really?
It was an antagonistic figure inside the song. And so the whole thing was, in fact, an art performance piece,
Oh.
much like how Joaquin Phoenix pulled that off on
Yes,
David
yeah.
Letterman.
And got some heat for that, too.
Yeah. Crispin Glover got a lot of heat for this.
Yeah.
And he ended up getting to go back on where they had a much more normal conversation because, let's face it, Crispin Glover is a weirdo.
Yeah.
I personally find him to be one of the most fascinating, wonderful humans ever,
Then,
but he's a weirdo.
That says a lot, doesn't it?
And so, yeah, they ended up showing the music video on Letterman, actually getting to talk about the album. But for a moment there, everybody thought the big rumor was that he was on a whole bunch of acid. But no, he's just pretending. And ladies and germs, there it was, both
That's
of our
it.
playlists.
The fever dream.